On July 20, 1969, Neil Armstrong uttered those immortal words that would forever echo through human history. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Together with Buzz Aldrin, he conducted a 21-hour mission on the lunar surface, planting the American flag in what became one of the most iconic images of the 20th century. Yet this very image would later become central to one of the most persistent conspiracy theories of our time. The flag appears to be waving an impossibility in the vacuum of space where no atmosphere exists. Even more puzzling, when the Hubble telescope surveyed the landing site in 1997, the flag had mysteriously vanished. Could it be that America never actually reached the moon? The evidence suggests otherwise. America did indeed reach the lunar surface. However, what they discovered there was far more extraordinary than they ever anticipated. They weren't the first visitors. The information I'm about to share has been mentioned in fragments before, but when assembled together, it reveals a startling truth. NASA's greatest secret isn't whether aliens exist, it's that they've been right in front of us all along. This revelation doesn't come from baseless speculation. It emerges from a tapestry of testimonies from NASA insiders, intercepted communications, ancient texts, and photographic evidence that has slipped through the cracks of official censorship. Consider the strange seismic events recorded during the Apollo 12 mission on November 20, 1969. After completing their 31-hour lunar expedition, the astronauts detached the lunar module and allowed it to crash into the moon's surface. NASA's intention was simple: study the moon's geological composition through the impact. What they recorded instead would shake the very foundations of our understanding about Earth's celestial companion. The seismic instruments on the lunar surface detected vibrations that continued for an astonishing 55 minutes. This phenomenon left NASA scientists utterly perplexed. A solid celestial body should not resonate for such an extended period, unless it were hollow. Yet naturally formed celestial bodies cannot be hollow. Could this suggest that the moon is, in fact, an artificial construct? To verify this extraordinary possibility, NASA deliberately crashed the larger, heavier third-stage rocket of Apollo 13 into the lunar surface. The results were even more astonishing. The moon continued to ring like a bell for 3 full hours. This evidence points to one of the most provocative theories in human history. Our moon may not be a natural satellite at all, but rather an engineered structure of immense proportions and unknown origin. If you find this information intriguing, continue watching as we delve deeper into ancient records that describe the moon's artificial nature over a millennium ago, and the shocking discoveries made by Apollo astronauts that NASA never wanted the public to see. As the Apollo missions progressed, the mystery surrounding the moon deepened. On November 20, 1969, Apollo 12 completed its 31-hour lunar mission, preparing to return to Earth. After completing their objectives, the crew detached the lunar module and allowed it to crash onto the moon's surface, intending to study the geological composition of our celestial neighbor. However, what transpired was nothing short of remarkable and deeply unsettling. The seismic sensors placed on the moon recorded an astonishing phenomenon. The vibrations from the impact persisted for an incredible 55 minutes. NASA scientists were left bewildered by this data. A solid celestial body, such as the moon, should not exhibit such prolonged reverberations unless it is hollow. This revelation ignited a firestorm of speculation. How could a naturally formed celestial body possibly be empty inside? The implications of this discovery led NASA to undertake a more aggressive investigation. During the Apollo 13 mission, they launched a heavier third-stage rocket into the moon's surface, hoping to glean further insights. The results were even more astonishing. The moon resonated for 3 hours, producing vibrations likened to that of a ringing bell. This led to an audacious hypothesis. Perhaps the moon is not merely a natural satellite, but an artificial construct engineered for purposes beyond our current understanding. Supporting this theory, ancient texts provide a tantalizing glimpse into the moon's origins. One such document, Dud Endri Tipchuri, written over 1,000 years ago by Duhandratrisi, recounts extraordinary tales of celestial beings and their interactions with humanity. The text mentions an encounter between a man named Trarnunlandian, and a mysterious figure clad in white robes. This enigmatic individual claimed to hail from the moon and suggested that it was composed of 7 unique materials, maintained by a population of 82,000 individuals tasked with its upkeep. Historically, many have dismissed such accounts as mere folklore or superstition. However, if there is any truth to these ancient narratives, they could hold the key to understanding the enigmatic nature of our lunar companion. Could it be that human beings have been oblivious to an advanced civilization residing on the moon, hidden from our view all along? As we explore this narrative further, we must consider the implications of NASA's findings and the ancient texts that describe the moon in ways that align with the hypothesis of it being an artificial structure. The discoveries made during the Apollo missions have only scratched the surface of this immense mystery. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the enigma of the moon, revealing more astonishing details about its potential artificiality and the implications it holds for humanity's understanding of our place in the universe. What else might be lurking in the shadows of our closest celestial neighbor? The exploration of the moon has not only been a journey through space, but also a deep dive into the annals of history and ancient wisdom. As we continue to unravel the mysteries surrounding our lunar companion, we turn to an intriguing source, a centuries-old text known as Dudi Ngti Atakai, authored by the scholar Duanda Nachtrateshi during the Tang dynasty. This ancient manuscript is filled with myths and extraordinary tales that challenge our understanding of reality and hint at the moon's potential artificial origins. One particular story within Dudrngtpatra recounts a fascinating encounter between Trazine and Akshbn, a man lost in the mountains, and a mysterious figure dressed in white. This ethereal being claimed to come from the moon, revealing that the lunar surface is composed of 7 distinct materials and is home to 82,000 inhabitants responsible for its maintenance. At first glance, such claims might seem preposterous, relegated to the realms of folklore or superstition. Yet, what if these narratives are woven with threads of truth? The implications of this account are staggering. If the moon is indeed a constructed satellite inhabited by an advanced civilization, it raises profound questions about humanity's place in the cosmos. This possibility aligns intriguingly with the findings from NASA's Apollo missions, which have suggested that the moon may not be the barren rock it appears to be. Instead, it could be a carefully engineered structure, perhaps even a base for extraterrestrial visitors. In conjunction with the seismic data from the Apollo missions, the accounts from ancient texts like Dudhen Nushipi Chirkal form a compelling narrative that cannot be easily dismissed. The notion of a hollow moon inhabited by intelligent beings challenges our conventional understanding of space exploration and the history of our interactions with otherworldly entities. Furthermore, the idea that humanity has overlooked the presence of a hidden civilization on the moon invites us to reevaluate our historical narratives. Are we truly alone in the universe, or have we simply failed to recognize the signs of those who have visited us in the past? The ancient tales, combined with modern scientific discoveries, suggest that there might be more to our lunar neighbor than meets the eye. As we venture deeper into this exploration, we must keep an open mind and consider the possibility that the moon holds secrets waiting to be uncovered. What else could be hidden within its craters and shadows? As we piece together these historical narratives alongside contemporary evidence, we inch closer to understanding the profound mystery of the moon. Join us as we continue to peel back the layers of this enigma, exploring the potential connections between ancient wisdom and modern science. What revelations await us as we seek the truth behind the moon's origins and its possible inhabitants? Stay tuned for more astonishing discoveries that challenge our perception of the universe and our place within it. As the Apollo missions progressed, the mysteries surrounding the moon deepened. On November 20, 1969, Apollo 12 completed its 31-hour lunar mission, preparing to return to Earth. After completing their objectives, the crew detached the lunar module and allowed it to crash onto the moon's surface, intending to study the geological composition of our celestial neighbor. However, what transpired was nothing short of remarkable and deeply unsettling. The seismic sensors placed on the moon recorded an astonishing phenomenon. The vibrations from the impact persisted for an incredible 55 minutes. NASA scientists were left bewildered by this data. A solid celestial body, such as the moon, should not exhibit such prolonged reverberations unless it is hollow. This revelation ignited a firestorm of speculation. How could a naturally formed celestial body possibly be empty inside? The implications of this discovery led NASA to undertake a more aggressive investigation. During the Apollo 13 mission, they launched a heavier third-stage rocket into the moon's surface, hoping to glean further insights. The results were even more astonishing. The moon resonated for 3 hours, producing vibrations likened to that of a ringing bell. This led to an audacious hypothesis. Perhaps the moon is not merely a natural satellite, but an artificial construct, engineered for purposes beyond our current understanding. Supporting this theory, ancient texts provide a tantalizing glimpse into the moon's origins. One such document, Dud Ngg Shipip Trish, written over 1,000 years ago by Du Cixi, recounts extraordinary tales of celestial beings and their interactions with humanity. The text mentions an encounter between a man named Travanandran Dien and a mysterious figure clad in white robes. This enigmatic individual claimed to hail from the moon and suggested that it was composed of 7 unique materials, maintained by a population of 82,000 individuals tasked with its upkeep. Historically, many have dismissed such accounts as mere folklore or superstition. However, if there is any truth to these ancient narratives, they could hold the key to understanding the enigmatic nature of our lunar companion. Could it be that human beings have been oblivious to an advanced civilization residing on the moon, hidden from our view all along? As we explore this narrative further, we must consider the implications of NASA's findings and the ancient texts that describe the moon in ways that align with the hypothesis of it being an artificial structure. The discoveries made during the Apollo missions have only scratched the surface of this immense mystery. Stay tuned as we delve into the enigma of the moon, revealing more astonishing details about its potential artificiality and the implications it holds for humanity's understanding of our place in the universe. What else might be lurking in the shadows of our closest celestial neighbor? As the Apollo missions unfolded, whispers of extraordinary encounters began to surface, particularly from those who were directly involved in the space program. Among them was William Tonkin, a former aerospace engineer who played a significant role in the Apollo projects. In 2015, Tonkin made headlines when he revealed startling information regarding the Apollo 11 lunar landing. According to him, during the historic mission, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin witnessed unidentified flying objects, UFOs, on the lunar surface. Tonkin's insights are not mere conjecture. He provided a detailed account of the events that transpired during the Apollo 11 mission. He claimed that the astronauts encountered massive spacecraft hovering near the landing site, which prompted a sense of urgency and concern back at NASA's mission control. The implications of such a revelation are profound, if true. They suggest that humanity's first steps on the moon were not just an exploration of a barren landscape, but rather an encounter with an extraterrestrial presence. What makes Tonkin's account particularly compelling is his background. He was not just an observer, but an integral part of the engineering team at NASA, giving him first-hand knowledge of the mission's operations and the communications between the astronauts and mission control. His testimony raises critical questions about what NASA might have intentionally suppressed or obscured from public knowledge. The controversy doesn't end there. Additional accounts from Apollo astronauts suggest that they were not alone during their lunar excursions. Michael Collins, the command module pilot of Apollo 11, experienced a moment of eerie silence when he lost contact with mission control as he flew behind the moon. During this time, he reported hearing a strange, haunting sound that had no clear source. This phenomenon was the crew of Apollo 10, who also encountered unusual audio while orbiting the moon. NASA has attempted to explain these occurrences as technical glitches or interference, but many former astronauts, including Alfred Worden of Apollo 15, have expressed skepticism regarding such explanations. They argue that these sounds were too distinct to be mere technical anomalies and suggest the possibility of extraterrestrial signals or communications. Adding another layer to this mystery, Carl Wolf, a former U.S. Air Force technician, revealed in 2001 that he had seen classified images during his tenure at NASA. These images purportedly showed structures on the moon, which were described as resembling mushroom-shaped buildings. Wolf's claim further fueled speculation about the moon being home to an advanced civilization hidden from public scrutiny. These revelations compel us to reconsider the narrative that has long been accepted regarding lunar exploration. Were the Apollo missions truly just scientific endeavors, or were they also encounters with an unknown civilization? As we piece together the fragments of this narrative, it becomes increasingly clear that the truth may be more complex than we have ever imagined. Join us as we continue to explore these intriguing accounts and the implications they hold for our understanding of the moon and the possibility of life beyond Earth. What other secrets have been kept hidden, and how might they reshape our perception of the universe? Stay with us as we delve deeper into the enigma of the moon and the extraordinary tales that surround it. As the Apollo missions ventured deeper into the mysteries of the moon, the astronauts encountered phenomena that left them, and many scientists, perplexed. One of the most intriguing aspects of these missions was not only the scientific data collected, but also the unexpected auditory experiences reported by the astronauts. These unusual sounds have led to speculation about the possible existence of advanced life forms on our lunar neighbor. During the Apollo 10 mission, the crew reported hearing a mysterious, or whooshing, sound while they orbited the moon. This phenomenon was described as eerie and unexplainable, leaving the astronauts puzzled about its origin. The sounds were distinct enough that they could not be attributed to any known equipment malfunction or environmental interference. Instead, they raised questions about whether there might be something, or someone, else present in the vicinity of the moon. NASA's official explanation for these sounds was that they were merely the result of interference from the spacecraft's systems or the interaction of various electronic components. However, many astronauts, including Alfred Worden from the Apollo 15 mission, contested this explanation. Worden asserted that trained astronauts, who were well versed in distinguishing between different types of sounds, would not easily mistake noise generated by machinery for an entirely new phenomenon. This skepticism has led to further inquiry into the possibility that these sounds might signify the presence of extraterrestrial entities or advanced technology. The intrigue does not stop at auditory phenomena. In 2001, a former Air Force technician named Carl Wolf revealed that he had won classified photographs while working on NASA's lunar imaging systems. According to Wolf, these images depicted structures on the moon that resembled mushroom-shaped buildings, suggesting the possibility of artificial constructions rather than a naturally barren surface. This revelation further deepens the mystery surrounding the moon and raises questions about what else might be hidden from public view. Moreover, Wolf's claims underscore a troubling pattern of secrecy surrounding NASA's findings. Many former employees and insiders have suggested that information regarding potential extraterrestrial life and advanced civilizations has been deliberately suppressed. This raises ethical concerns about transparency in scientific exploration, should humanity not be informed about the potential existence of other life forms in our solar system? As we consider these revelations, it is vital to maintain an open yet critical perspective. The moon has long been a source of fascination and speculation, and the evidence presented by astronauts and NASA insiders invites us to rethink our understanding of this celestial body. Is the moon merely a silent rock in the sky, or does it hold secrets that could reshape our understanding of life beyond Earth? Join us as we continue to explore these extraordinary accounts and the implications they hold for humanity's quest for knowledge. What other mysteries might the moon be concealing, and how might our understanding of the cosmos change if these enigmas were to be revealed? Together, let's embark on this journey of discovery, seeking the truths, hidden in the shadows of our nearest celestial neighbor. As we delve deeper into the findings from NASA's Apollo missions, it becomes increasingly clear that the lunar exploration program has uncovered more than just geological data about the moon. The plethora of unusual experiences and revelations has led to a growing body of evidence suggesting that our nearest celestial neighbor may harbor secrets far beyond what we have been led to believe. One of the most astonishing pieces of information surfaced in 2006 when a news report titled, "The Big Mistake Humanity Made: How We Lost the Moon Landing Tapes," shocked the world. According to the report, NASA had lost the original recordings of the Apollo 11 moon landing, which were considered some of the most significant historical footage in human history. Initially, NASA claimed that the tapes were misplaced or that they did not know where they were stored. However, as time passed, officials acknowledged that the tapes might have been erased to reuse the valuable magnetic data tapes, rendering the original recordings virtually irretrievable. This revelation raised eyebrows and ignited skepticism about NASA's transparency. How could the agency responsible for one of humanity's greatest achievements misplace or destroy such critical evidence? For many, this incident suggests an intentional cover-up, possibly to hide information that could challenge the established narrative of our lunar explorations. In addition to the lost tapes, there have been numerous reports of other strange occurrences during the Apollo missions. For instance, the Lunar Orbiter 2, which was launched in 1966, captured a series of images that depicted unusual formations on the moon's surface. Among these were tall, spire-like structures that resembled ancient pyramids or towers, prompting researchers and enthusiasts alike to question their origins. If these structures were indeed artificial, they would represent evidence of a civilization that has existed on the moon long before humanity set foot there. Moreover, reports from astronauts who participated in the Apollo missions reveal that they experienced extraordinary phenomena during their time on the moon. For instance, some astronauts claim to have witnessed unidentified flying objects, UFOs, during their missions, further complicating our understanding of what is truly happening on the lunar surface. These accounts, while often dismissed by mainstream science, continue to fuel speculation about the existence of extraterrestrial life and advanced technology. As we piece together these fragments of information, it becomes clear that the story of the moon is not merely a tale of exploration and discovery. It is also a narrative filled with intrigue, secrecy, and unanswered questions. The implications of these revelations extend far beyond our understanding of the moon itself. They challenge our perceptions of life in the universe and humanity's place within it. As we continue this exploration, we invite you to reflect on the possibilities that lie ahead. What truths remain hidden, and what might they mean for the future of human exploration? The moon, once thought to be a barren rock, could hold the keys to understanding our own origins and the potential for life beyond Earth. Join us as we unravel these mysteries and seek to illuminate the shadows that surround our closest celestial neighbor. As we draw our exploration of the moon to a close, it is essential to reflect on the myriad of revelations and theories that have surfaced throughout our journey. the Apollo missions have provided invaluable insights into our celestial neighbor. Yet they have also opened the door to a world of questions and uncertainties that challenge our understanding of the universe and our place within it. The notion that the moon may not merely be a natural satellite, but an artificial construct inhabited by intelligent beings has profound implications. If there is even a hint of truth to the ancient texts, such as DUNDP Tri, which describe encounters with beings from the moon, or to the accounts of astronauts witnessing UFOs during their missions, we must reconsider what we know about life beyond Earth. The possibility that advanced civilizations could exist on the moon, or have existed there in the past, forces us to confront a reality that may be far more complex than we ever imagined. Moreover, the loss of critical evidence, such as the original Apollo 11 landing tapes, raises ethical questions regarding transparency in scientific endeavors. If significant discoveries have been deliberately obscured or suppressed, what does that mean for humanity's quest for knowledge? The implications of these cover-ups extend beyond the realm of space exploration. They touch upon our understanding of history, science, and the very nature of truth itself. As we explore these themes, we must remain open-minded and critical. The moon, often viewed simply as a rock in the sky, holds a wealth of mysteries that could redefine our place in the cosmos. Are we truly alone, or have we simply overlooked the signs of extraterrestrial life that have been present all along? In conclusion, while we may not have all the answers, the journey of discovery is far from over. The moon continues to be a source of fascination and inquiry, beckoning humanity to explore its hidden depths. With advancements in technology and renewed interest in lunar exploration, future missions may yet uncover the truths that have eluded us for decades. As we look to the stars, we encourage you to engage with these ideas and explore the possibilities they present. What secrets might the moon still hold? What can we learn from our past explorations to inform our future endeavors? The cosmos is vast and mysterious, and the quest for understanding is an integral part of the human experience. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the unknown. We invite you to keep questioning, keep exploring, and remain curious about the universe around us. Stay tuned for more discoveries and insights as we continue to delve into the enigmas of space and the potential that lies beyond our world. Together, let us uncover the mysteries that await and expand our understanding of what it means to be a part of this incredible universe.